Hi, I'm FOONG YOKE YEE, final year student from School of Computer Science USM. I'm going to present you my final year project, Expert Search and Analytics Chat Assistant under the supervision of Dr. Gan. Before going through the system, I would like to talk about the background of my project. Scientific publications can be found not only from magazines or any physical books, but are also available on websites such as Scopus and Google Scholar with thousands of scholarly information from publishers worldwide. However, those substantial amounts of information make people become indecisive. The scenario has become worse when the user needs to pick one desired result out of the thousands. Thus, a useful intelligent conversational tool is much needed to tackle this issue. In the project, a chat assistant which will be integrated into an existing expert search system is built from scratch to facilitate the users in decision making by solving all the queries regarding the expert from School of Computer Science and their publications information. The existing expert search system has already narrowed down the scope and only display the publication information of expert from School of Computer Science. Nevertheless, there are still almost 60 expert profiles, and each of them publish numerous articles every year. A significant amount of time is needed to browse through everything. Students and academic staff are having problems when choosing the most suitable expert to be the supervisor or examiner for project guiding or research by what purpose, respectively. The main objectives of the project are to assist the users by giving them response and appropriate suggestions. Besides, the system should be able to provide relevant answers in an organized, comprehensive form. Chat Assistant can be considered as a new feature added to the existing expert search system, aiming to improve the overall performance in searching for experts. There are a total 4 modules proposed to achieve the objectives, which are the real-time text analysis, the dialogue management, the response generator, and finally the query recommender module. Here is the module diagram for the chat assistant. The front-end system will pass the user query to the real-time text analysis module for intent matching and entity recognition, and the dialogue management module will capture and keep track of the entity values to make the next move. Based on the user intention and the detailed information extracted from the query, the response generator module will retrieve relevant data from database by issuing SQL commands. A comprehensive textual answer will be formed from it and displayed to the user in the chat box. The query recommender module acts as a helper for the users by providing predefined queries to the users, allow the users to make quick replies. Real-time text analysis module takes the first step by pre-processing the user query, including tasks such as text cleaning, tokenization, and normalization. The main job of the module is to recognize what users want and need by implementing two libraries, which are the chatbot and SC018 model. In the project, the chat assistant is targeting for two intents, which are publications and experts. Chatbot is used for the customization of intent corpus with sets of known input and output statements. Chat assistant is trained with customized publication and expert corpus data and equipped with the capability of catching any intents regarding publications and experts. Every time the user sends in query, the logic adapters in chatbot will help to select the known input statement that closely matches with the user input and finally figure out the user intention. For instance, query like list all publications related to data mining will be captured and marked as intent for publications, and a list of titles of the published papers will be delivered to the user. Whereas, query like who is the expert in security will be captured and marked as intent for experts, and a list of experts' names will be displayed in the chat box. On the other hand, SC018 model is used to extract entities by triggering lemmatization and annotation. Attribute values such as person's name and numbers can be identified and extracted. The dialogue management module is made out of 3 main components, which are the dialogue state tracker, dialogue manager, and recommender system. The dialogue state tracker records down the entity values extracted from the query in order to turn around accurate recommendations and answers using slot filling method. The dialogue manager controls the flow of the conversation by making conversational decisions for the next system action based on the intention and entities. The recommender system will suggest choice of expert to the user based on the dialogue history or the keywords provided by the users. The response generator module is responsible for data retrieval and response generation. If information from database is needed, SQL commands will be issued for information retrieval. Data extracted will be arranged in a comprehensive form before delivered to the users. Query recommender module gives inspiration to the users about what topic users can ask. The predefined queries provided will facilitate users in continuing the conversation. The overall view of the deployment of the system is shown in the architecture diagram. After user types in query, the NLU components will find out the user intention and any other detailed information. The information will be used by the dialog management for action taking. SQL commands will be found and data is retrieved from database. NLG component will form a textual answer and display in the user interface. The impacts of the project are social presence and loyalty. Chat Assistant hosts a human-like conversation with the users without the need of hiring people and paying them. Users get to ask freely and receive accurate answers. Chat Assistant also gets smarter with time. The more conversations it takes, the smarter it gets, and hence make it more intelligent. Besides, user will have pleasant user experience by getting customized recommendation. Chat Assistant is able to build a deep relationship with the users and increase user engagement every time users visit the website, as chatbot is the primary interface between the expert search system and the end users. Chat Assistant helps to save time. Users will not need to browse through each expert profiles and their publication information. Chat Assistant provides a platform which frees the users from the repetitive navigating, reading, and analyzing process for decision making, such as choosing the most suitable expert for project guidance. Besides, users could get their answers in a timely manner. Accurate answer could be received anytime, anywhere, since the Chat Assistant is 24/7 available. Furthermore, the Chat Assistant could make customized suggestions to the users based on their requirements. Based on the conversation, the system could analyze and figure out what the users need and recommends the most suitable choice of experts to the users.